Even though we don't take money when we die, it's a curse of human life that we are restricted by it. Vision and purpose filtered and restricted depending on how little or how much of it you have. Hearing we don't have the budget for years on end, but paying every month's rent on time, not 1 rupee less than that, you see the system and the way it functions. Slowly isolated from sharing your skill with the world that has all the money for new guns and new gowns, but never for one who dare to take the limelight with merely some talent that can only be showcased until the body is up and running. But precisely that will be made impossible, and by the time a path is carved for you to be able to give, you no longer exist. A rat race where everyone must make lakhs from hook steps at weddings. Oh, if I could just run into the streets and dance my heart out, like the busking I saw on my way to school in Europe. But would this call for a beating from the cops here in India rather than applause of love? Can piss on the street but can't hoop or dance on the street. Art restricted, nose clipped. Ophthalmologist, gynecologist, dermatologist, dentist, otolaryngologist, all appointments lined up. Every rupee of the little you make gone on rent, on health. If you choose to be a hooper, an artist, know that you may never have any savings. Redesign life to need as little as you can until you can breathe life into a possibility of alternate living while not suffocating in a reality that makes hardly any space for what you have to offer. I don't want to be a billionaire. I just want to have enough survival money I earn on my own and live within my means. Choices and decisions shaped by experiences. Does anyone truly support without patronizing? When a man wants to work, a mother, a wife, an entire family and community come together to make it possible for him to do so. As for a woman, try, dare, see for yourself the bias that is. If you stay in environments where people don't recognize the value of you, you will shrink your gift to the size of what they can stand. I heard this somewhere and it hit home. Makes me ponder. Is home just the address on your passport or identity card, or really where on earth you feel most at home? The biggest programming fed to us is that home is that of parents or a partner, husband, and his family to be more precise. A life reduced to disappearing at home first, at in laws later. The irony is, none of these places are our permanent address, as if we were born to not belong anywhere. If having understood this, we chose otherwise and work hard to afford to live alone, we're labeled selfish without a thought. While many across the globe work from home, some waste years and time in the confusion of what home actually even is. In the circus of begging to belong, homeless then seems to be more peaceful a way to go about the remainder of life. In process, love is lost, dreams are drowned, potential suffocated. We're all on rent on earth just a little while, but wow, what have we made of it? Understanding the complexities of it all can make them label you as delusional. Continue to know that walking alone is your only choice, for now at least, till you don't have to shrink yourself to be worthy of being loved, accepted, valued, not thrown out when no longer of use. Be a visiting faculty, stay and face it all, stand for change with love. But when you have to lose your voice, your light, your vision, the peace that you are capable of, leave and leave as many times as it takes to stand your ground. At least you can call wherever you set your foot right now home. Birth on earth cannot be limited to spending all life wondering what home is. Limiting your sole purpose and process of adjusting to everyone's idea of what role you play within their home. Rather, risk losing the comfort of it all and define your own. Until we wake up to this as a collective and find more inclusive alternatives to thrive on our one home earth, continue to be misunderstood. To everyone who made no space for your tears, your smiles, the whole spectrum of your being, the rainbow that you are, only love. There's one home for humanity, and that's the very one we're tearing down by silencing those who have something more than just money to contribute to it. Surrendering to the universe to find me a home, a stage where I can do justice to my sole purpose without having to beg or explain to anyone. When all your stages in India become obsolete, make any corner of India your very stage. Earth is a stage, Earth is home, and to everyone who rendered you homeless, only love will dance to it, will hoop to it.